Day one of postpartum meal prep. I want to prep a bunch of foods before I have a baby, so we're starting with tortillas. Starting with 3 cups of flour. And no tortillas are better than homemade tortillas, I promise. A little bit of salt. And half a teaspoon of baking powder. Now I'm melting a whole stick of unsalted butter with a cup of water. Okay, now that it's nice and hot and melted, we're gonna add little by little to our mixture. My plan is to make a buttload of breakfast burritos. These are for my burritos. Oh. It's gonna slowly start to crumble and clump up as you're adding. And eventually, you just have to go in with your hands. We're gonna need it for like 5 to 10 minutes, just till it looks like how I want it to look. We're gonna put her back in her bowl and leave her alone for like 10 minutes. But we must cover her up. I'm just using a wet paper towel. Laying out flour. And I'm gonna just try and section this out as evenly as possible, but I'm not picky, so. And back in my bowl. And as I'm rolling them out, I'm gonna make sure the rest of them are covered so they don't like develop that like crust on top that they do. Now I'm gonna try my best to make a circle, but it usually doesn't turn out always like a circle, and I don't really care. Here's my tortilla. Now we just have to get our pan nice and hot. And on goes our tortilla. And you're gonna start to see these cute little bubbles pop up. Look at that one. And flip it. Woo! Ignore that. And again. Wait for your bubbles. And flip. Look how beautiful. And there we have my beautiful, amazing, perfect tortillas. But anyways, come back to watch me make a buttload of breakfast burritos for when I pop so I can freeze them and throw them in the microwave.